In this video, you will finally understand the art of matching food and wine to be able to enjoy every meal to the maximum and look like a pro. And you're going to want to watch until the very end because I'm going to give you my wine pairing chart that's going to help you find wines that you will love in a way that I've never seen anybody else do it. If you want to live the wine life and host with confidence, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you'll know when I post a new video every Thursday. I'm Dini, and I've been hosting wine tastings for the past 20 years for people like British royals and A Party with Julia Child. I'm sought out for my deep wine knowledge, and today I am going to share that with you so that you can get the best out of your food and wine pairing. This is why I created a choose your own adventure process to choosing your wine that I think is really fun and easy. So basically what you do is you start out with the kind of food that you're going to eat that you would like the wine to most pair of all the things in your meal. And you ask yourself, what kind of flavor would I personally enjoy with that dish? I say flavors because really that's what a wine is to your meal. It's a complement or it's a flavor enhancement to your whole gustatory meal experience. Would I like to have with my salmon lemon, a berry compote, black pepper, or maybe some sort of honey glaze on it? Now, this doesn't mean that you actually have to put those things on the preparation of the dish itself. This is more to help you imagine what actually sounds yummy to you for your personal taste. Based on what you answer to that, I can tell you what wines you are going to love with your salmon, and soon you will be able to too. Say for example, you love squeezing lemon on your salmon, and the thought of that really makes your mouth water. Based on that choice of lemon, I would recommend wines that do the same thing. They kind of also make your mouth water and have some of that citrusy zing to them. So this might be wines like a Riesling, an Albarino, or even a Sauvignon Blanc. Are you starting to get the picture? Good. Okay, let's try it with something else. And this time, let us look at a classic food and wine pairing like cheese. Are you the kind of person that likes wine and cheese together? Let me know in the comments below. Yes, I love wine and cheese, or no, it's not for me. So, based on our little process, we're gonna test it out with a brie cheese. So for this, you can think to yourself, what would I like to have with my brie cheese? The lemon, the berry, the pepper, or the honey? What sounds best? Now for me, I really love the combination of like a cranberry chutney baked on top of brie over crackers. I think that's just such a yummy, yummy combination. So for me, based on that choice, I think the wine that I would like best would be a wine that has some of those bright berry tones to it. In this case, I happen to have a Zinfandel open from my Thanksgiving wine video. So I'm going to give this wine a little taste with my brie. And it's really delicious. I'm glad that worked out, but it's totally delicious and yummy, and it's not at all what all of the old wine pairing rules would have recommended. But it's something that I found based on my own personal taste, and I actually happen to really love. So, for each of these 4 flavor types, I have chosen wines that are kind of the accompanying or corollaries in the wine world, that if you enjoy these flavor components, you will probably also like that wine with the food. So, for instance, if you choose lemon for your food, you're gonna probably love something like a Riesling, an Albarino, or a Sauvignon Blanc. If you like a berry sauce, you might like something like a Pinot Noir, a Beaujolais, or a Côte de Rhône, or even a Grenache. These are all wines that come to mind for you. Now, if you're a person who chose the pepper, these types of wines are more like Syrah or wines from the southwest of France that kind of have like a rustic spice punch to them, or even some of the wines from southern Italy. And then if you chose the honey, I think I'm gonna go with wines that have more of a honey tone to them. Something like a Sauterne, perhaps a Moscato, or a Riesling, a Chenin Blanc. Don't worry, you don't have to memorize all those wines. You don't have to memorize this whole process, because I have for you my wine pairing chart, my choose your own adventure wine pairing food chart. I think I found a really fun and easy way of taking something that used to be a chore and maybe something you were afraid of, which is to do wine and food pairings, and turning it into an adventure. So go ahead, click on the link below and download that chart so you'll be able to do all of your food and wine pairings at home. If you like this video, give it a like, share it with all of your wino friends, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have a favorite wine and food pairing, will you share it with my wine community by writing it in the comments below? We would love to hear from you, so let us know. Cheers!